Hello and welcome back to Calamity Craft. So, today we are back in the forest, and I'm gonna be real, I haven't done much detailing of it recently, but we're gonna be working on the next section over here. So, over here I do have some wool laid out for what I'm gonna be working on. I want to build the well today, as well as this big pond out back. I want to fill this with axolotls and eventually get a blue one. That might be a little difficult, but we'll get there. We'll get there. One day. I've never gotten one, so I want to get one. I think it'd be cool. I know other people have on the server gotten a blue one. Not this server, but like our old one from back in the day. You can actually see those VODs on my channel, like in the very, very beginning. They're not very good. You don't need to go watch them, but they're there. See what we got up to a long time ago. But Calamity Craft is really where it's at. Let's be real. But yes, I think Izzy had gotten a blue axolotl on our last server. But this time, I want one. I'm gonna name it Blueberry or something. I don't know. It's just, I want a blue one. So, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start off with, I think, digging out the pond. I want to get the shape right. And then from there, we'll come back and do some building of something. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. I'll be back. Time-lapse time. Woo! Okay, so I got a little carried away and did a little bit of decorating. This isn't the finished product by any means, but I thought I'd pop in and get to work a little bit. So I don't want all of these kelp going all the way up to the top of the water. So what you can do is, for the top of the kelp, you can actually shear it and it'll stop the kelp from growing anymore, which is pretty cool. I have a vanilla tweak that adds little flowers on an age 25 kelp, so it stops growing. And it's so pretty. It adds like a nice little detail. And then it helps me know, like, okay, that's not growing anymore. So I like that quite a bit, meaning that I can cut that down and stop it from growing right there. Some of these are a little tall. I want them all to be like different lengths. So like this one, I don't think it's going to need to grow anymore. I don't even need to shear the ones that are in the 1 blocks. I'll let that one grow. Or like this one here, because it's already at the top layer it can be at. Yeah, like these guys here, they can't get any taller, so they're just going to stay right there. I want these ones around that length. That one can't get any taller. That one can't get taller. And this one here. It also just adds like a pop of color when looking into the pond, which is quite nice. I do have some coral that I wanted to spread around, because even though I don't think it technically fits this kind of pond, it's Minecraft. I can do whatever I want, and I like coral, so why not? I'm putting coral in it. Let's see, where did I put it? Not there. I put it in this one. Nope, that's different. Here it is. So I just have a few fans. A few coral fans. And I'm just going to pop them around. So there. Put one over here. There. No, come on. There. Boop. Some red ones. Boop. Boop. Make sure I put some on the walls. Get the pink ones. This just is helping add a little bit of pops color around. Otherwise it's just going to be so bland. And just a bunch of green, which green is pretty. I do like green quite a bit. But you can only have so much of just one color. Variation helps. Some blue. Taste the rainbow. There we go. I don't think I need all the red ones I have. I think it'll be good. Yeah, because now when we look at it, it's like, oh, it's colorful, it's pretty. I used mud to fill it, the whole pond, as you can see. Like, it's all one nice texture. And I actually saw that on Hermitcraft recently, where they were changing the ocean to be all mud, and I really liked how it was looking. So I thought, okay, I'm going to take that, and I'm going to do that here. So I think it's quite nice. Now, let's see, what else do I have? I gathered quite a lot of just foliage stuff for this. Lily pads, there we go. So I'm going to scatter around a few of these. If I can, land on them. Come on. This is embarrassing. This is really, come on. I'm better than this. All right. There we go. Oh, come on. I swear. I'm not this bad at parkour. And here. Over here. There. Yeah, I have a few vanilla tweaks that just change slight things to the game, which I find quite nice. One of them is, as I was saying, the kelp. It has the little flowers. The lily pads are 3D, so you can see that they come up above the water a little bit, which is nice. There's a fix for these so that the stem doesn't pop through the top. Just a lot of little things that it's just aesthetically pleasing. I like it. Like, I think my bookshelves are also 3D. These two are too close together. There we go. And just because I brought all of these doesn't mean I need to use them. And there. Yeah. I think that is nice. So I wanted to look at it from up here because the idea is whoever was living in this castle beforehand would be able to look down at their pond and see what's going on, see their creatures and their fish, well, axolotls eat the fish, so you won't have any fish, but your axolotls, your whatever heck is living in it, and it's just like a nice view from up here, but obviously it's kind of overgrown a bit, just like everything else in the forest, hence why there's a bunch of like drip leaves around, the whole, it's overgrown in the water. It's meant to look very taken over, and we're going to be doing more of that in a minute. For now, I do want to put the axolotls in the pond. If I can find where I left them, jeez. Here we go. So, we have Pearl, Patrick, and over here we have Cookie with P, because we're following a theme here, but the P is silent, so it's Cookie. And then we have this little yellow one that I do need to name. And Milk gave me a name for it. And we're going to name this one Penny. So let's fly over really quick to an anvil. The question is, where did I leave one? I think there's one. I know there's one in my house, but I was wondering if there was one closer. But I'm not even going to bother looking. There might be one in Zach's house. Does he have one? He does. Easy. I guess it's Zach's old house. Penny. He told me to spell it that way too. Just to be clear. No, that's Zach's house over there. Over there. That's Zach's house. That's Zach's starter house. If we fly back down this way. Whoosh. Through the trees. Through all the builds. I still have to fix up a lot of the area around here. It's just gonna take time. It's a ongoing project. So let's go ahead, put in, come on guys. Okay, we're doing it here. Put in Penny, Cookie, Patrick, and Pearl. Look at them go. Oh, this is so cute. I love axolotls. They're so cute. Just look at them. They're so cute. Look at them go. Swish. Look at him. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, I love this. This has made my day. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm be real. I'm going to cut to another time lapse for this one. But I want to put a lot of greenery around the edges. I want to have like rocks. I want to have mushrooms. Kind of like, I know like throughout the forest we have, I'm trying to see if I can spot some. We have like these little tiny little brown mushroom guys. And they spread everywhere. Let me say everywhere. I come through here about each time I play and I just break a bunch of them. As you can see, there's 2 here. There's a ton right here. They just keep spreading nonstop. I mean, look at this. Look at this. They just keep going. So I have an abundance of brown mushrooms and I don't know what to do with all of them. There's so many. And I might just let them overrun because I don't know what to do at this point. I don't want to keep breaking them. It's annoying. So if it ever looks a little over detailed, it's because I can't control the brown mushrooms. I can't. They're a pain. But what I wanted to do was build some like big red mushrooms along the edge and some rocks. Obviously need to start detailing the trees. The trees will probably become a little bit in between episodes, but I'm gonna, just because they take a long time for each one. Those trees over there took a long time. So those might come later. We'll see if I do. I might do a few. It depends on how much time I have today, because I'm filming this all in one day. I've put this off, but we'll see. We'll see. Next episode I'll have trees. I'll say that. But for now, let's go ahead, cut to a time lapse. I'm gonna build some mushrooms. Gonna build some rocks. A lot of fun greenery and stuff. And then after that, we're gonna work on this well, because I want to do this well. I want something here other than just, we need to connect the 2 areas. I can't just leave a wool box right here. Let's cut to a time lapse. Woo! Hi, Milk. Oh.
Hi.
Want to see what I've let's come look what I've done. So I'm still working on it. I'm like in the middle of building. I'm gonna build the well as well. Today. I haven't done it yet. But I have spawned, and I want to put another mushroom over there. On that side. And then I'm gonna get a bunch of like podzol, scatter that, kind of like do what I do with all the trees over there around the area as well. That's kind of what I got so far. There's 4 axolotls in there right now. We got Pearl, we got Penny, we got Patrick somewhere, there he is, and we got Cookie, but the P is silent.
Cookie with the P silent.
They're all hanging out. It's meant to look a little overgrown. It's not, I don't think it's giving that effect yet at the top level, but definitely underneath the water, it's like, okay, it's overgrown.
And I'm Perfect Milk.
You are. All the P's.
That's right.
It's the papond.
The papon.
The papond. No, I was gonna say it's the pea pond, but that sounds really bad.
Yeah, sounds like a kiddie pool.
It sounds like a kiddie pool if I say that. So I probably shouldn't call it the pea pond. So.
If you want it to be like overgrown, feeling more so, then you could do what I did for the sewer, and use like the leaves technique and place the leaves around the edges of the water.
I'm gonna have to go run over there and look at it. I need a refresher. So I've just realized that these are not stone underneath, and it's kind of bothering me. Come on, break. Here we go, here we go. Oh, hi. There, I fixed it. But also, I used, all underwater. I didn't want to use dirt, because I feel like dirt's kind of boring. So all of the underwater bit is mud.
I think that looks good.
It is. It's nice. I saw it on Hermitcraft, and they were doing it to their ocean, and I was like, "Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna do it to the pond."
And you did it to the pond.
And I did it to the pond, cause I liked their ocean idea, but that's a lot of work, and there's a lot of ocean.
True.
So, I don't know if I really end up liking it in the future, maybe, but like, right now, pond. Wait, let's go take a look at your sewer. I want to see what you did. I know I've seen it. I'm like kind of just blanking on thoughts today. I think we both hit the same tree. That was a good landing.
It was more so over here. Someone left the door open.
Yeah, this thing is a literal maze. I've gotten lost in here before. I see. This is
then
a
you
good
could also
technique.
use moss, kind of.
Yeah.
Or make it look like surface algae.
I like that. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna
And
steal
if it's
this
moss,
from
you can put grass on it.
I could put grass. I could put firefly bushes on it.
You could.
I like firefly bushes. I am gonna scatter some around the edge of that as well. Okay, okay. I see what you're putting down.
Girl.
Girl. I'm a big fan of your sewers, girl.
Thanks, girl.
Okay, I think this is officially completed. I'm really happy with how this turned out. As you saw earlier, Milk gave me the ideas for these little like algae pools and in the water to kind of make it look a little bit more overgrown, and I think it's really made that effect like really come to life, and I'm very happy with how it looks. Like these little things in here, some leaves going across. I put cactus flowers on top of them to kind of look like flowers that grow on top of lily pads, which we obviously can't have, so why not put them on this? It looks kind of neat. I'm a fan of it. This is all very lush, overgrown. The algae underneath kind of adds another bit of texture to it. Got the axolotls swimming around. Here's Pearl. And what I need to do now is just get this tied up with the rest of the forest, because this is off on its own. It's all like detailed over here, other than obviously the trees, which will come. I will get there, I promise. But for now, it's just off on its own, and that's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it. So I know there's been a bunch of time lapses this video. Give me some slack. I'm sorry. I've been busy. It's just easier. I don't have to ramble through them as much. But we're gonna go ahead and work on the well next, and then I'll come back and probably ramble some more. We'll see. Alright, I'll be back. Time lapse time. Woo! Well, we have a well. So it's fairly simple design. I saw something similar on Google, not gonna lie. I kind of get a lot of inspiration from Google. I don't copy them exactly, but I like to look, get ideas, and put different things together. So we have the nice little cauldron held up, and you like have to wheel it down all the way down there to get to the water. And we can see that this goes quite deep down because, you know, when you have a well, the water doesn't actually usually just sit right up at the top where you can just scoop it out. Usually it's quite a ways down, and so we have that going on here. And so, fairly simple. Little area, got some lanterns on it, got some steps up to reach the bucket in this example. I've connected the path nicely all the way around. There's some moss that's kind of growing towards the pond, and it kind of leads everything into each other. In between episodes, I'm gonna do more of these trees, make them blend in with everything else, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. But for now, that is where I'm going to leave it for today's episode. Woo! I feel like we got a decent amount done today. I know it was a lot of time lapses, but you know, there's got stuff done. Took care of business, got some builds done that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm happy with them. So, let me know what your favorite part of, like, which build do you like more? Do you like the really simple little well? Do you like the pond? If you have any axolotl names, give me ideas, because I'm going to be breeding a lot of axolotls to get a blue one. So, my only requirement is the name starts with P, because this is the pond. So, I need P names for axolotls. Let me know what you got in the comments. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye!